G'day guys and girls, it's Nathan Birch here from B.Invested.com.au, and today I'm just here to answer some questions that are asked in from our Facebook community. We've got another question from Anthony Pickard today, and the question that I've been asked is, how do you control negativity, and what do you listen to and what do you let go of when people are giving you negative comments? And the question that how it was asked wasn't as far as people saying don't do it, but actually the people that are close to you that love you, whether it be your family members, whether it be your spouse, whether it be a partner, a work colleague, or a friend, or someone that you don't really give a shit about. The question is something that, you know, I dealt with that a lot myself, and I know that looking at thousands of property investors that I come in contact with, and you know, hundreds of thousands of people that I connect with seem to have this similar sort of problem. And when I first started property investing, I remember back in the day, my mother obviously cares for me a lot. She was concerned that I was getting into debt because my family aren't risk adverse as far as getting debt. You should only get a debt when you buy a property to live in. You shouldn't buy multiple properties. Friends and family thinking you're going to go bankrupt because you're buying too many properties. Work colleagues saying you're stupid, you only need one house to live in. You know, other haters out there that might say to you, you know, you shouldn't buy a property, you should buy shares, or people trying to pull you down from a tall poppy syndrome. And they're general things that will come through. And the thing that helped me overcome this myself personally is that I always looked at people like there wasn't people out there in the market that had 10 properties. There wasn't people that had 20 properties, 30 properties, 50 properties, 100 properties. There's no one there that I can see in my own property investing journey to say, okay, this person has got, you know, I want to replicate exactly what they've got. So that's why I think that the value of being able to answer these questions for you is imperative, because there is a lot of negativity that comes your way when doing it. If I can just say that when I first started investing in a property, I always made sure that I treated my property investing like a business, and any successful business is in business to make money. From my side of things, the property investing, I wanted to make sure that it had a strong cash flow. I wanted to make sure that it had its own heart, lungs, respiratory system, and was looking after itself. It wasn't needing me to actually keep it open and alive on a dialysis machine. And you know, a lot of people's portfolios that I've seen out there, most people that get sucked into buying some off the Plan Glossy brochure, any sort of property like that, they'll end up, you know, needing a dialysis machine and needing a defibrillator to keep themselves alive. Making sure that you've got everything in place. Treat your property investing like a business. What do I mean by that? Have a business plan. Have a plan of attack of what you're going to achieve out of your property investing and what you have to do to get there. As far as people giving you their feedback, people will love you, care about you, hate you, whatever the case may be. The most important thing is to make sure that you have good clarity in where you're heading, because if you've got confidence when you're making the decision, it's your interest of leaving the emotion out of it and making logical decisions. From my side of things, I've heard lots of things that have come my way. People said I was going to go broke. People said you can't make money out of buying properties in, you know, Western Sydney, or you know, you can't buy multiple properties, whatever the case may be. The big thing is getting back to what I first said beforehand. I used to look up to other people. I looked at people like Jerry Harvey, you look at your Richard Bransons, all those sorts of guys. The fact is that they've got a system in place and what they're trying to achieve. If someone's giving you advice, be it a family member who hates property, has no property, and isn't doing too well for himself, do you want to mirror what they do and become what they are? The question is to take advice, take guidance, and surround yourself with other people that are doing it. If all your friends are saying, you know, it's crap, you shouldn't be doing this, whatever the case may be, and are unsupportive, you need to go and find yourself some new friends. You know, it's something that there is a lot of people out there that are creating results for themselves and that are achieving their own personal wealth. The biggest thing is to make sure that you're only taking the advice. If you go down to the pub and you see the 60-year-old guy, or whoever the case may be, that's upset, angry, despiteful, they've come out from a bad marriage, whatever the case may be, and you go down there and say, oh, I'm having, you know, problems with my wife or girlfriend or spouse or husband, whatever the case is, that person can sit there and say, don't worry about it, you don't want to be married, break up with them, whatever the case may be. If you take the advice off that person, you will end up becoming like that person. So what I encourage you to do is take the support, the advice, the confidence, and listen to those people that have actually doing what you want to achieve. Whether it be property investing, you've asked me a property investing question, whether it be you in another part of your life. I'm no sports star, I hate playing sports, but if you want to be a fantastic sports player, go and hang around other people that are doing the same sport and try and become the top of your game. So I hope this has been able to answer some of your questions today. I appreciate your questions. If you've got some more questions, put them in the comment box below. Subscribe to us on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Keep watching me on your iPhone, iPad, Samsung Galaxy tablet, Samsung phone, those big fucking phones that everyone's got that I see, on your home theatre system, and keep up with the good questions, and we'll catch up shortly.